I decided to go ahead and buy the Trencher 3.8 all-terrain tires. So these are the tires. And there's the part number. So you're looking at 10175-10. Now I do like trenchers. I've used these quite a lot. This is actually one of my favorite off-road tires. These are my preferred. These are the non-belted. Now I decided to go with non-belted because it's pretty easy to destroy the belts. So if you're using a self-rightening on some vehicles, because some of your wheels are not on the ground and there's no resistance, they will still tear the belts. Or if you do donuts, for example, you'll wear out the belts and then you'll break the belts. So that's why I decided to run non-belted. Plus, I'm going to be using this on my Nitro, on my T-Max. We'll see how they work. And the reason why is because I don't feel like buying the stock tires. I melted the hex right onto the wheel. This was the rear left, I believe. But that's the reason why. But just a quick comparison between the tires. So here, obviously in need of cleaning, this is a T-Max wheel, and this is a Revo 3.3 wheel. The tires are the same, so it's the same tire, just the wheels are different. There's an offset difference between the two. If I tilt them a little, you can see in the back, you can see. These are 17, these are 14, these are 17. So if you're going to use 17 on a T-Max, you will need this conversion. So that's the part number right there, 5353. And then the last bit tells you the color. X will give you blue. They make green and red as well. But these are it. Now, before you go out and buy these, there are some things you need to know. They are not the same size. There's a difference in the width. There's a difference in the height. Although these are 3.8s and these are 3.8s, the actual tire is smaller. For the Proline, you're looking at 5.5, and that's in inches, versus 6.3. So you're looking at 0.8 inch difference. That's going to be about a centimeter top and bottom. So if I place them right on top of each other, okay, camera can't pick it up. If we do this here, you may be able to tell, but there's quite a difference in height. If I were to place perhaps a finger there. So that's something to consider. The other thing too is the width. This one is just under 3. This one is 3.5. So again, you're looking at quite a difference. Now, should you go with a big tire like this on your T-Max? You can. If you go with something like this, will it hurt it? Your speed will be off if you're using the telemetry, which is off anyway. I don't pay attention to that speed. Think about it this way. By reducing the tire size, you are reducing rotating inertia. So you'll actually get some more mechanical advantage. You'll get better acceleration with something like this compared to something like this. So that's something to consider. The offsets are also different. So when you buy the wheels, they come in a package of 2 like this. And inside there's a bag such as this one. Inside the bag, there's another bag with a bunch of screws. And some of these adapters, you will have to trim this off. And then what you do is you just screw on the adapter. Now they do make adapters with different offsets. I'm gonna use these and try them out. There's one with a longer offset. I believe there's one with less offset. So you can play around with the offsets. Now, I will have a table with offsets shortly, but that's something else to consider. Notice the difference in the offset. So if you use these on a T-Max, you're going to change the wheel not the wheelbase, what am I thinking? The track width. Same thing with the Revo, there's going to be a difference. Just like you would not put the Revo wheels on the T-Maxx unless you want to make it really wide. The new 3.8 tires are the Proline Trencher LP 3.8 inch number 10175-10. These tires, the offset, based on what I measured, is approximately 38 millimeters versus the Revo stock wheels, the offset is 41. So the Prolines are -3 compared to the Revo. The T-Maxx 3.3 are 62 millimeters, so that's a difference of 24. So these have less of an offset, or these have 24 millimeters more offset than the Prolines. So that means that if you stick the Prolines on the T-Maxx, it's going to push the wheel out, as we will see. Now the height and width of the original sets are as follows. Both the Revo and the T-Maxx, those are, so just the overall height of the tire is approximately 15.5 centimeters. The width is 8 centimeters. They use the same tire, just the wheels are different. The Proline, they are shorter. They are 14.3 centimeters approximately. So that means that they are 1.2 centimeters shorter. So if you split the difference, you're looking at from the hub to the ground, so centered to the ground, a 0.6 difference. So say about, let's forget about inches. Now, if we look at the width, we're looking at a centimeter difference. So the Prolines are narrower by a centimeter. If we look at the track, once we install them with the hubs that come in, the little spacers that come in the original Proline package here, the Revo 3.3 with the stock wheels and tires measures at approximately 46 centimeters. If we were to replace the stock with the Proline, the width of the vehicle would change to 44. So you would lose 2 centimeters. If you split the difference, that's a centimeter off each side. The T-Maxx, on the other hand, with the stock wheels and tires, measures at approximately 42 centimeters. With the Proline, because of the difference in offset, it measures 45 centimeters approximately. So you end up gaining 3 centimeters in width. If you split the difference, that would be centimeter 50 on each side as far as the width increase. These I did install in the T-Maxx, so there is a noticeable width difference. Now the height is noticeable as well. Doesn't look bad. Because I replaced the hubs for the 17 instead of the 14 millimeter hexes, I don't have views of the original tires, but here's a side view, top view, here's a front view, and then top view again. Now the Revo, I do have views with the stock tires, so those are the stock. They look pretty good because of the size, the originals. Now here it is, those are the Prolines and the other ones are the originals. There is a noticeable size difference when they are this close. But if the tires are not close, it looks pretty good. But go ahead and comment below what you think, if you've used them, your thoughts, and do subscribe if you have not already. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you on the next one.
Oh, my hair! My tongue! My rod!